Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to update. I'm going to show you how to kind of like do a formatting in HubSpot. So let's say, for instance, you want to format the date and then moving the formatted date into a different into a date property field. Let's say, for instance, you have in your database you have a property, and that property is a string property. So you have text, and then after that you have date. So, but now you just want to have date and then move the date into a property, like a property that's going to have a property date, and then where you can move this one there. So we're going to build a workflow. So let's say, for instance, so you're going to have to create a workflow, and then it's going to be the CRM based workflow, CRM contact based workflow. So you're gonna have to create your private app, and then the scope is gonna be contact, and then here where you're gonna have to add your properties. So in this case, we have member registration approval date, which is this one, and then we're gonna pull that value and so forth. So the ID here is gonna help us to update the dates, to update the property. So now what we're going to do now, here we have three steps. So we have the first one is to extract the date, and then the second one pass the date, and then after that you're gonna have to convert the date. So the first one, so we're going to start. So let's say, for instance, you want to, I'm gonna extract the date here. So let's say extract date. So we're gonna use some JavaScript built-in stuff so that you can be able to extract the date. So we have this one here, and then we want to pull this. So we're gonna target the column, this column there. So index of, and then we target the column, and then from there, so we're gonna target the column, and then so extract date, and then after that here we're going to have to do the substring again. So we're gonna have to get the substring there. So we're gonna still get the same element here. So we're gonna do it this way, and then substring. So that we must be able to pull the date, extract date. Okay, so now here what you're gonna do, and then after that you're going to do the trimming. So we're going to do the trimming. Okay, what we have here, that's extract dates already exists. This one we can call it let's say column. So we're going to do the column index. So we have like this. All right, so now let's just do the basic testing to make sure that we are pulling the data first. Okay, so we get like this. Okay, let's do a basic test for now. So which means that this one here, we're gonna just comment it out. So that mustn't run. Okay, so here we're gonna do the test. So we're running the test. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah, so now we be able to pull like that. So now we have to convert it. So we have the substring. We have to convert it now as a date. So we have the extract date here. Okay. As far as, then after that here, we're going to get the new date. and then we paste this one inside here. Okay, so okay, so that, and then after that here we give this one. So now we're gonna have to convert this to milliseconds. Let's say for instance date in. So and then we have that one there. So we're gonna do the get time. Okay, so we have this. So now we're gonna do console log to just to test if everything is fine there. All right, so we have this. Okay, let's test. Let's see. I'm gonna test, run the test, just to check if it is converted to millisecond. All right, so now we're gonna be able now to be able to pass the date into the date property, because you can see this is a date property. Become a member. So okay, so we're gonna get this one and then do the update. I'm going to paste it here. All right. So now this, okay, so we're gonna run it. So here we don't have anything, so let's run it. Test. All right. Okay. So now, okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna refresh. Yeah, voila. So we have the date there. Let's say, for instance, we want to change this, change this one, clear. Do a second test. Test again, and then after that we're gonna refresh. Okay, as you can see there. All right, so this is the way of doing the date formatting. So but now here you can add some validation just to check if the property exists, and then to check if there is a colon. Yeah, so if there's no colon, so we must make a message that colon is doesn't exist, so that the code mustn't run. So yeah, so that's gonna be like a long stuff where you can add some validation just to make this. So this was just a basic step to focus on the main stuff. So yeah, this is the way of doing formatting. So you can do different kind of formatting using custom code action, or you can use the HubSpot built-in also format module as well. So right, great stuff. Thank you. So if you like this, click a thumbs up and subscribe for more.